Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kisha. I blog every day at kjaggers.com. That link is below so you guys can come visit, and you're definitely going to want to come visit because we have a giveaway going that I will explain at the end of this giveaway. So you will definitely want to hop over there and get entered. So today I am back. I am talking about my hair, which it's usually a mess. I never really like doing my hair, but I've spent so much money at the salons and even at the store trying to find hair color that works for me, that works for my skin tone, and it's like a challenge every month. I usually switch it up every month, so my hair definitely has some different colors to it. My hair is naturally like the salt and pepper color now. It is turning gray, and on dark hair you know how terrible that really does look. And even it got so dark and gray right in through here, like last year, I cut it. I just seriously like cut off the sideburns, which was a horrible mistake, you guys. Don't ever do that. But I've been kind of growing them out ever since and kind of had to deal with like the Elvis sideburns while they grow out. And that's how much I hate the gray hair. So Madison Reed contacted me, and it's an online company that sells natural, really good hair color. And what I loved right off the bat was the website, because it was very helpful. It was helpful in determining the color. It was helpful by, you know, figuring out my skin tone, if I wanted to go lighter or darker, and what they recommended. So I agreed to the review, and I actually needed 2 boxes because usually my hair is super thick, you guys, even though it's not very long right now. I usually need about a bottle and a half. On their website, when you set up your account, if you choose to try Madison Reed, you can ask for an extra bottle if you have long or super thick hair like I do. And I think it's only $15 more, which makes, you know, sense because so many of us need that. And in order to get that extra bottle, you have to buy an extra box every single time. This way they just, you know, they give you a discount on it, and I love that. So here's the box. Let's go through what actually came with it, and then we'll start doing my hair. So each box has quite a few items in it. You can see that we have directions that are easy to follow. You have a sample and a 20% off on their next shampoo and conditioner. You have a coupon booklet for friends and family. Then you have your activator in the bottle. You also have, which no one gives you in drugstore hair dyes, is a barrier cream so you don't get your skin stained up. There is also a cleansing wipe just in case you do get some on your skin. And then you have the dye. The color that I picked is right here, and it's 3NNA. And then below it you have a cap and gloves, and you get 2 pairs, so that's really nice. And another little item that comes in these kits are shampoo and conditioner. I've only ever received conditioner in my kits, so it's really nice that they included a shampoo size as well. So that's what's in the kit that you get from Madison Reed. Now let's go back to the bathroom and start on my hair. Okay, so now I'm going to start sectioning off my hair. I'm using some of these large clips. I also have some smaller ones. I have a large tooth comb, and I even have a paddle brush in case I need it. Now, I can change my part with this comb if I want, but for my hair, I usually don't do that when dyeing. But I do like take about 4 sections up to the ear, like right here, and back. And I just kind of put it up. Super, super simple. Just like that. And then this side. And this side doesn't have as much hair because my hair falls on the other side. Get that piece on my face. My hair is wavy, you guys. And when you take the quiz, it will ask you if your hair is wavy or if it's straight. However, it is, and it will still make recommendations. So that's really nice. There we go. Okay, so my hair is up good enough. And I'm going to take some of this barrier cream and spread it around where the dye might come in contact with my skin. Now, no kit that I've ever had from the drugstore has ever gave a barrier cream to us. But it is very helpful. And so you just kind of smooth it around. What I have used in the past is Vaseline. It does the same kind of thing. But you just want to get it around your hairline. And it will stop your skin from staining. If you have real sensitive skin, you know, you might want to skip this, but and you want to make sure you try to keep it off of the hair. So any hair that I just got it on, I'm going to try to go back and wipe a little of it off. You want to get the tops of your ears. And around the back of your neck. And I'm still not using my good camera, you guys. My new camera that's supposed to come in around the back of your neck, I should say. My new camera was supposed to come in Saturday, and then today they said that the weather was still bad, and it really made me upset. I went to UPS. They told me to come back between 8 and 9 tonight, but I did not want to miss this video, so here I am. And I've got a couple of different cameras in here with me today. Okay. So now I'm just going to wipe a little of that barrier cream off the hair on the edges, because I definitely don't want it to affect that area. And now we're going to get the dye ready. So it's very, very simple. If you dyed your hair at home, you probably know how this works. You are going to take your color activator and mix it with the dye itself. But first, you're going to get your gloves on and get ready to start doing your hair. Now, you know, everybody's different on how they dye their hair. I really love, actually, within this box, that they offer 2 pairs of gloves, which is really nice, because a lot of times you want to come back, you want to put it on your roots first and come back, which is something that I do quite often, because the grays just show so bad on the top of my head. So you will see in just a minute. And no matter if you are really wanting to pin your hair back or not, you should, just to get that barrier cream on first. So the gloves that they send with it are black. I believe they are latex on, and I have like a almost like a smock on with a really large necked tank top. So I feel like I can get this off really easy to get the dye out. So I'm gonna move this out of the way, and I'm only going to do bottle 1 first, even though I'm definitely going to use 2 bottles. We'll start with just 1 bottle, and then I'll mix the second. Okay, so here is the dye. You can see the color right there. And just like with any other hair dye, all you want to do is take the sharp end of this bottle. I know it's kind of hard to see with the lighting. There is a sharp piece, and you just puncture the dye just like that. There you go. So now I'm just going to unscrew the lid. And I squeeze from the top down, and I kind of just roll it, because you really don't want to miss any of that color. Every last little drop counts. Okay, see? And I did get a little bit on me. Now we're going to put the lid back on. And this has a little screw top. I'm going to give it a shake for about 20 seconds. Shake it up really, really well. Okay, so I have mixed up 2 bottles just because I'm filming and I didn't want to have to take a big break. So let's get started, and I'm going to pull the top 2 pieces down. I'm going to brush them like I would normally have it. And then what I'm going to do is start with the roots. So I'm just going to come in, take it straight down, and just kind of work it in. This bottle will need, you to put a little more air in it. There you go. And I just go in about, I don't know, little sections, little 1/2 inch sections, just to get, come on down, there we go, just to get that in. And I'm just kind of working it through as I go. And I'm only keeping it on my roots right now. I'll pull down the back clip. Seems to just be getting in the way on me. Need to get a little more air in it. Now I am standing on a old towel because sometimes I do drip dye. It's happened, especially with that air in the bottle sounding so nice. So I don't want, any dye to get on the floor. I've dyed my hair so much at home. I'm pretty used to doing it. I feel pretty confident about it. Now, I'm not always confident in terms of the dye, but I feel confident about how I do it. Now I'm just going to come and get some of these little hairs right here. Okay, so after, the color had set on my roots for a little bit, I could see that the dye was showing up in a few places. And the little cleansing wipe works so well. You can see there's some on my neck right in here. And it just removes it. It does have like a hint of alcohol, but it works really well. And I had some on my arm as well, and it took it right off. So this is why I absolutely love that there's 2 sets of gloves, because my hair has sat with the color on its roots for about 20 minutes now. And now I want to go back and add the rest of the color to the rest of my hair that's not wet. So I'm putting on another pair of gloves that's included, which is really, really nice. I love that. And I can't seriously remember any other kits that give you 2 pairs of gloves. So I do think you get what you pay for. And I also love, that they include the shampoo, the conditioner, the barrier cream, the cleansing wipe, and they include a cap that we will put on when I finish up, along with shampoo and conditioner. I think that's just like super nice. So I've got the second bottle that has sat here for a minute, but I know it's okay because I've done this so many times. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to finish up the dye on the rest of my hair. So I just start like working it in from the crown back. I'm really massaging it into the hair. Now, in order to make sure that all of the hair is coated, it's a good thing to run a like a wide tooth comb through your hair to make sure that the dye is covering every strand, and you want it wet. Now I've seen I've done and seen tons of different ways to dye your hair. If you are just wanting to add a few lowlights or a few highlights, you can still do that with a box dye at home and with like foil, straight up aluminum foil. It does work. And I have an old makeup brush that I have painted the color on with and saved. But right now, since number one, this is a brand new color, I want all of my hair dyed. I don't want just, you know, bits and sections. And I also want, and I'm really like trying hard to work it in the back. I also want all the gray covered. And this color has, it's a really like almost black color, but it has like some brown highlights through it. So I thought with their help online, with their, you know, little quiz, that it would totally work for the root growth that comes out in like the salt and pepper color. So I thought it might be a little more close to natural color, even though my natural color has definitely changed over the years, from light brown to dark brown to salt and pepper, and that's on its own. And I can tell that no matter what color I dye it, simply from the root growth. And so I'm not going to recommend dyeing your eyebrows with this dye, because I haven't talked to the company about that. I've seen plenty of people dye their eyebrows with home dye, but honestly, I feel like, and see, it's going to be kind of hard to work through. I have really thick hair, but I've seen it be done a lot with a spoolie and doing it. But with eyebrow stuff now, you can pretty much change whatever color your eyebrows are to whatever color you need them with the right pencil. So I don't really worry too much about that. And then I'm just taking that wide tooth comb, and it does get tangly whenever I dye my hair. I think it's from, you know, sectioning it off and twirling it around. But it's a great way to make sure all the dye is on your hair. And on your hair in a good kind of way. I can already see like my hair changing colors from a lighter color to a darker. My hair is definitely saturated, but I'm going to take a little more to the back end. And see, I got dye on my wrist right now, but that cleansing wipe will totally help. I'm going to make sure I get the back really well, and so do you, because you put your hair up, you don't want it to look crazy back there. So you want everything to match. I do all over color 90% of the time. I just find it easier and faster. Okay. So if you have areas like I do that are harder to color or dye, you want to add a little extra dye on that hair. So anywhere you have grays. Okay, so here we go. I got my hair kind of up. I'm going to slip off my gloves. And now I am going to get the cap out, which will help keep your hair up and off your neck and everything. Not sexy though. Get it right over it. And now flip back just to the edge of your hairline and take the cleansing wipe, and see, I've got dye all over me. It's just part of it, you guys. The cleansing wipe really works super well, so I'll show you. Right off. I love that. So across the back, Don't forget your ears. It always seems to matter. And now it says to leave it on 20 or 35 minutes to 45 minutes, depending on your hair. So I'm going to leave it on for 35 minutes. My hair really absorbs it. And then I'm going to rinse it out, and I'm going to wash it with the shampoo and conditioner that is included, which is really nice because it ensures that you get all the dye out with the shampoo, and the conditioner pretty much locks in the color. At least that's what I get from reading about it. So that's what I'm going to do. I will see you guys when I am done and my hair is dry. Hey everybody, so I'm out of the shower. I've dried my hair. I actually used my InStyler on it, but here is the color. So you can see it's got some very dark pieces with some lighter chocolatey brown highlights, and it worked really well. It was a little bit shocking at first because I did go darker and I didn't stay really the same or go lighter. I just wanted to go darker to kind of hide the root growth. So I left it on about 35 minutes. I took a shower. I used their shampoo and their conditioner. And when I got out of the shower, it still looked pretty dark to me. So I washed it one more time. I got back in, washed it one more time. And here we go. And I love the color. I think it was just initially getting used to the darker color. Everything worked beautifully. The box worked well. You can see all of the gray, even though my part's a little zigzag over there. The gray is gone. It left it beautiful and shiny and bouncy. And I'm still undecided, like if I'm growing my hair out, if I am just, you know, keeping it pretty shoulder length because it's easy to manage. And I hate doing my hair, so I mean, I'm never really wanting to sit down for, you know, an hour and curl it. I just have a lot of hair. So I definitely would recommend the Madison reed because it was really nice having them help me pick a shade out. Getting it here, customer service was amazing. They included more stuff that will help with the 2 extra pairs of gloves, the cap, and the barrier cream and the wipe that really does help. And even when you're super careful, you still get dye on you. At least I do at home. So it's definitely something to consider whenever you're trying to, you know, dye your hair. So you have all of that in one spot. You're more apt not to make a mess and to, you know, if you do, to be able to clean it up easy compared to just being on your own and having to use whatever you have at home to get that dye off. And if you don't get it off, it does stain your skin. So I loved the cleansing wipe. The barrier cream kept my forehead, you know, from getting all that color stain on it. Loved that. I don't know if I would go exactly for the same color simply because I'd probably want to go just one shade lighter. I know that's crazy, but I love this color, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There is a giveaway. It's going on my blog. It will last for 2 weeks. You have to use the Rafflecopter system to get entered. It's very easy. You do not have to have Facebook, but you do have to share your email. I will be hosting it, and in 2 weeks when we have a winner, Madison Reed will send you, you can take their quiz in the meantime. They will send you a promo code, so when you go to order, it will be completely free, including shipping. So it was super nice of them. Definitely check out their website. It's beautiful. It's easy to use. It's very helpful. It helps you pick a shade. It helps you decide, you know, if you want to go darker, if you want to go lighter, if your skin tone is, you know, cool or warm, what really would look best on you. And you don't have to go with the first shade they tell you. Go back and try the opposite. Go down one shade. You know, switch it around and see what the different colors are they have to offer. You don't actually even have to take that quiz. That you can go look at all of them. But I love this system. I think you will too. I'm actually going to have a link for it on my blog because I want you guys to be able to sign up. Discount codes, everything else will be below in the down bar along with on the blog post. I really hope you enjoyed this video today. I hope you guys like the new color. And by the way, I finally got the video camera. So I am filming now this part on my new camera, which I couldn't be happier about. And it just like showed up, so I'm very, very happy about that. So anyway, definitely take a minute to like, subscribe, follow. Don't forget to share it for your friends and family. Any women you think that would benefit from, you know, some color. And that's the one thing I believe that we can all do to keep us from looking so old or out of date. One of the easiest things you can do is update your hair color, to refresh it, to brighten it up, to get it a trim, make it bouncy. You know, I have very thick, healthy hair. I really do. But it's very much of a pain. So I usually have to get it thinned up a little bit. And I like most of the time to keep it at a bob level. But I don't know, I'm trying to grow it out. Anyway, I'm rambling. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Go over to my blog, get entered. The link is in the description. And good luck to everybody. Thank you, Madison Reed, for sending me these products to try out. And I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I do think you get points for that. Bye.